Here we are, another Magpie catch-up. This time we are joined by Makene, all the way from Utah. Caleb, thanks for getting up your time, mate.
Yeah, no worries, bro. Happy to chat.
How's things going? You're obviously over in the States. How's Utah life?
Yeah, things are going good over here. Over in Utah, so obviously been pretty cold for the first few months. Dealt with a bit of snow most weekends since I've been here, but I mean it's beautiful, bro. The state's beautiful, and so are the people, and the footy's been awesome. So to be fair, I've been loving it.
Yeah, and obviously, Utah's quite well known for its slopes. A lot of skiers go to Utah for a holiday. You've been able to get onto the slopes at all?
Yeah, I haven't been able to get onto the slopes. They're a bit different over here with insurance and injury up there. So I'm pretty keen to get up in the off season, but for now, just been saving it. But apparently they've got the best snow in the world here, and they had the 2002 Olympics. So I've been up to Park City, which is a pretty awesome wee spot, and seen all the runs. So I'm definitely itching to get up there, but I haven't been up just yet.
Yeah, mate. I suppose I got to keep you on the field first. Hey,
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, how you sort of ended up in the States, mate. You obviously had a bit of a journey. You went and studied down in Lincoln, played for the Marco, Canterbury. Then you made your way back to the Magpies, got a super contract for the Highlanders last year, played, that one cat. And then now you're over in the States. How did that happen?
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, it's been sort of a journey, building through pro rugby for me, and Brandon, the manager of the Warriors, sort of got in touch. I had my injury after I was down at the Highlanders, unfortunately. Was loving my time down there, but yeah, so copped the injury, had to have surgery and whatnot, and didn't have too much on the table for the next year. Brandon got a hold of me, and the opportunity to come over to the States and play a 16-game season when I guess I missed out on a lot of footy last year just through injury. It was a pretty decent opportunity, and the fact that they gave me a +1 and they've offered me a decent gig, it was pretty appealing to me, to be honest. Would have loved to keep tracking with Super, but no, that was the I guess the best opportunity that presented itself for me. And also, yeah, the lifestyle over here is awesome. The way that the Utah groups looked after us, and the footy's actually growing a lot. So it's pretty cool to be part of it early doors. I mean, it's a real young comp. It's only the fifth year that the MLR has been going, but you can already see the trajectory for MLR. I think it's due to be one of the bigger comps eventually. So it's cool to be over here playing.
Yeah, and there's probably a lot of guys in a similar boat as you, like looking at some of the games and stuff. There's some big names, some guys that might have had injuries and are just missing out on those super contracts, or whether they want to play in like the Premiership or whatever it may be. How are you finding the code over there? Is it high quality and stuff?
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, it's still a young comp, so there is a lot of things that they're working through. I mean, dealing with the promotion through their sponsors and the networking and everything. There's things that go astray there, but in terms of the level of footy, I've been pleasantly surprised. Like, it's actually really high. Every team's pretty much competitive this year, and the physicality is really high as well. So the body's been getting a bit tinged up, but I've been enjoying the level. And I guess comparing to Mitre 10, it's pretty close, and I think in further years it's gonna be really up there towards that Mitre 10 level of competition. So I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, if people want to go jump on YouTube, catch the highlights. You guys put up a big score against Denver, I think, a couple of weeks ago. There's some good bloody running rugby out there. So make sure you guys go check it out.
Yeah, but there is a range of field sizes, and I mean, you can play from a 60-meter field, which is on a football pitch, pretty narrow, to the standard field. Our field's a proper size pitch, so yeah, we love to chuck the ball around at home.
Let's talk about that, bro, too, because you guys played at the LA Coliseum, right? Yeah, that's a big football stadium. What was that like?
Yeah. Oh, it's like the stadium itself is awesome. Pretty cool atmosphere. I mean, like I said, though, like a really narrow pitch, so that's part of the thing I've been adjusting to over here, is different pitch sizes every week. So I think that's one of the things in the competition that varies a lot, and you really need to adjust. also makes it really physical rugby when there's not as much space, especially for us little guys that aren't trying to run straight into contact. But no, it's pretty cool too, playing in the Coliseum. I mean, 80,000 seats in there. Obviously, it wasn't filled up, but it's still pretty cool.
Now, you're obviously over in Utah. You've been over there probably a few months now. What's the biggest thing you're sort of missing from home? Is it, family? I see you got the Hawke's Bay Lager hoodie on there too. What are you missing about home?
Yeah, family and friends for sure. And the ocean probably the biggest thing for me. Surf and whatnot, growing up in Hawke's Bay the whole life, so probably just missing the ocean and just the nature of Hawke's Bay, like so quiet and cruisy. But to be honest, I've been really enjoying my time here, and everyone's super welcoming. All the boys in the team are a good bunch of lads, so it's actually made the transition pretty easy. I mean, I'm coming back home in a few months anyway, so not too phased on it. But yeah, definitely missing the ocean, bro.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that, because if you looked at your Instagram, mate, no one would believe you're a professional rugby player. It's all surf and travel. So have you got anything lined up, for the end of the season, obviously coming out of winter, to go and did you take your board over?
Yeah, well, I don't have anything lined up at the moment. I mean, we've been exploring Utah, which has been pretty cool, and we've got a bye week coming up, so might try get over to the coast and get a bit of surfing in, because definitely been missing it. But I mean, there's just so much more to see than just doing surfing. So probably we'll just keep looking around Utah. It's a massive, beautiful state, bro. So yeah, and then obviously my partner's coming over soon, so we'll probably look to get a few weeks in on the coast too.
Nice. Before we hit you with some Utah quiz, I just want to talk about one thing here, mate, and that's what you studied when you went down to Lincoln. So just looking on your Wikipedia page, you studied environmental planning and management. Talk to us about that. Is that something you see yourself doing outside of footy, or what's the go there?
Yeah, I mean, so like I sort of just got into it. Didn't really know that was what I wanted to do, but it seemed like an appealing degree to do down in Lincoln University. I was big on surfing, love the environment, so thought I'd just jump into that, and actually really enjoyed studying it. Had no idea what it was going to be like as a line of work, but I did take some time off footy and do a bit of mahi down in Westport, little town down there, just doing some work down there for 6 months, and enjoyed it. But like I said earlier, footy's the dream at the moment, so just lapping it up, and who knows if I'll end up working back in that area after footy or not. But yeah, it's definitely, I'm stoked to have that option in the back.
Still ages away, mate. It's something you don't have to worry about for a long, long time.
Yeah,
hey,
hopefully.
Let's get into this Utah quiz. Now I've stepped it up a little bit. Us first 5/8, we've got a bit more upstairs, so I'm gonna
right. Hopefully.
Hey, okay, we'll start with number one, and you've already mentioned it, so I'm assuming you're going to get this right. What is the capital of Utah?
Salt Lake City.
Boom, 1 from 1, nice and early. Now there are 5 pro teams in Utah, or that use the Utah handle. One plays rugby, so you've got that one there, and then there's basketball, 2 soccer teams, and 1 hockey team. Can you name 3 of their names?
So we got the Utah Jazz as the basketball, the real I should know the soccer team, like I dated their facility. It's like real I don't actually know the exact word for it, but we it's just gone over the top of my head. We train at their facility though, so I should definitely know that.
Stitch up, yeah.
And then I don't know the hockey team or the other soccer team, so
we're gonna have to let you slip on that one. So
maybe it'll come back to me. Yeah,
Real
I thought it was
Salt
Real
Lake.
Salt Lake.
Yeah. There's the Royals FC, Utah Royals FC, and then the hockey team is the Utah Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, I hadn't heard the last two. I definitely should have got the Real Salt Lake there.
Yeah, I stitched you up a little bit saying that we got it upstairs and I'm giving you a tough one. And last one here, hopefully you get over 50%. Utah is bordered by 6 other states. Can you name 3 of them?
3 of them. So we'll go Nevada, Arizona,
Yep.
Nevada, Arizona, and Colorado.
Colorado. Boom. Yeah. The other ones, New Mexico, Wyoming, and Idaho. 2 out of 3, mate.
Oh,
2 out of 3 out of
easy.
Jake Devery is still at the bottom there. He went pretty terribly, to be fair. So
Oh, really?
you're not last, mate. So you're not last. Before I let you go, Caleb, I've got some fan questions here for you, mate, if you don't mind answering those.
Yeah. Sweet as.
We got Sebastian here. What's your favorite food over in the States?
Favorite food over in the States. Had a pretty I've got some good Mexican influence. The further south you go, so I'm definitely gonna have to go with the tacos.
Yeah, nice. Taco Tuesday. Ollie Satsford. Has he managed to break 100 on the golf course yet? I see he's been playing every day.
Broken 90 a few times steps, so there you go, mate.
Matua Jitson, what's your favorite backline position to play?
I've been enjoying 10 at the moment. I usually don't mind out of 10 and 15, but yeah, I've been loving 10.
Mayor of Whonehu, obviously Takapo is the best town in Hawke's Bay. What do you think is the second best?
Ray Taradalborough grew up there, so.
Oh, the dirty T Dale. And here we go. I'm not going to say his Instagram handle, but who is your favorite person, or who is the person you'd like to pass to for the game-winning try?
And the Utah team, or
in
the
the
Magpies?
Pies. In the Pies.
In the Pies, game-winning try. Definitely not Ollie Sapsford. Probably Bubba Formai got the energy, so yeah.
Oh, he
definitely
brings energy, bro, and he's playing some good code at the moment too.
Yeah.
Hey, actually, last one here. What makes him such a good player on the field, but not only on the field, but off it? That is from E. Sielu, and he said, please tag me in it. It's obviously a big fan of yours.
But what did he say? Player on the field and off?
Yeah, what makes him such a good player on the field?
On the field? Oh, no, just hard work, bro. That's all it is.
Nice and simple. Just work hard and we're all full play. So, hey, Caleb, thanks so much for giving up your time, bro. I know it's early over there in Utah, so thank you for that, mate.
Nah, easy as, bro.
So all the best for the rest of the season, and we'll catch you later on, eh?
Yeah, easy. Keep in touch, and we'll see you back in the bay.